Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's going on? I'm Sharnice.
And I'm Byron.
And we're the Mobile Home Elite Investors.
Hey, this week we wanted to come to you guys and do a comparison for multifamily versus investing in mobile homes. And we wanted to show you guys, we know a lot of you dib and dab in the multifamily and the single family market. So we wanted to show some comparisons to show the benefits of mobile home investing and just to show some of you guys how to diversify and the benefits and the cash flow that you can produce in mobile homes.
Yes, so let's look at some numbers. Okay, so we're going to start with the multifamily unit because I know that's really common. So let's take the number 100,000. Okay, so I'm going to put the cost of this multi-unit. And again, we know that you're not paying that full amount up front. You're going to get a mortgage.
Yes. And like she said, that's a good number, right? We're gonna say 100,000 with no rehabs, right? So let's say this is a wonderful, and we're gonna say in Chicagoland area, like this would be a gem if you get $100,000 multi-unit building with no repairs. So we're just gonna go ahead and definitely do this number for you guys.
Okay, so the monthly income we had $1,800. So that's you living in one unit and then renting out two, because we're gonna say this is a 3 flat. So the per unit amount would be $900 that you're getting for rent. So total you're looking at $1,800. Okay. So how much are you looking to make? And we always say 5 years. This is the kind of thing long term in multi-unit and traditional real estate. So in 5 years, if you're getting $1,800 per month, you're gonna make a grand total of $108,000. Okay, which again,
very good number.
Very good number, which means you did make your initial investment back of the $100,000, and you made a little bit over. Great numbers. But I want to take that same $100,000 and discuss the benefits and how much profit you can make investing in mobile homes.
Do you want to just flip this and then we flip it back so that we have more room?
Sure.
Cool. Now remember this, we're going to come back to this. Remember, 100,000, monthly income, 1,800. Remember, you living for free. 5 years, wonderful number, right? You made your money back in 5 years, you profited $8,000.
Okay, so now let's take, again, we're going to put that same cost. And now we're talking about mobile homes. 100,000. Okay. So I know you guys are probably thinking right now, like, so how many mobile homes can I get with 100,000? Now, if you're familiar with Mobile Home Elite Investors and our page, you know that we have a formula and a strategy to stay at or under 5,000. So let's just say you purchase multiple mobile homes at that $5,000 range, right? So you're looking at a potential of 20 mobile homes with $100,000.
Yes, like remember, that's our formula, right? To stay under 5,000. Now, some of your markets, for example, you may be at 10, right? Which is still an incredible number, right?
Yes.
Some of y'all may be at 8, depending on, let's say you got to pay homes at, 15,000 or so, but still, take a look at these numbers.
Yes. So with the 20 mobile homes, again, you also know from our previous videos, we do seller financing, or what we call rent to own. So let's just say we have these homes on a rent to own formula, all 20 of them, and we're getting on each home $300 a month. Okay, so we're gonna times that, 300 times the 20. So what's our monthly income? Okay, so the monthly income, you got a grand total with those 20 mobile homes of $6,000 a month in passive income. Now, we're going to be realistic and say, are these 20 mobile homes going to come overnight? No.
And then one thing, so how much for each home are they getting? $300. Y'all heard that? $300. So that's the
let
minimum.
Me write that down. Sorry. So 300 times 20. So that's the 20 mobile homes.
Remember, 100,000. I'm gonna flip this real quick. So I still want you guys to to be with us here, okay? So remember, a multifamily unit, remember, this is a cheap multifamily unit, right?
Right.
We're living in one. Now here's the thing, even if we were to add, we were to get cash flow from all three, right? Get them from all three. And we're gonna give you that math real quick, right? So, because remember, it's $900.
Okay, so if you add that, you'll be getting 27.
27.
And
Okay,
then
and
when
then
you times that by 60. Okay, so then your grand total would be 162.
162,000. Now that's a little bit better, right? We got $62,000, right? Profit that we'd have made in 5 years. But we're gonna go back to mobile homes, right? Now, look at this number. Remember, that was $2,700. You cash one just at $300. Now, mind you, this is our minimum.
Yeah.
This is our minimum of what we're taking on an actual
depending on your market, your margins can be a little bit higher. You may be taking $500, $600 per month on a home, depending on, like I said, what your market is.
Yes. So baby, break it down for them.
Okay.
She's gonna go ahead and show you guys, because I know some of y'all already got y'all calculators out right now.
Yes. Okay. So let's get back to the math. So like we said, the $300. Let me put a dollar sign. $300, that's the minimum. Like Byron said, we're going to times that by 20, and that's how we got that 6,000. But now, again, we like to think long term. Let's talk about how much money you're going to make with this formula in 5 years. So if we multiply that 6,000 times 60, of course, because that's 60 months, we have a grand total, and wow, you guys are going to be amazed. $360,000 you have made in 5 years. So you have not doubled, but tripled, beyond tripled your initial investment of $100,000 investing in mobile homes.
Yes, look at that. 360, right? Now here's the thing, right? Some may say, well, it may be a little bit more work, right? But look how you're stretching this same number, I'm gonna flip back real quick, okay? The same number, right? You can say this is one deal, you know, in 5 years I made $62,000, right? $62,000, okay? That one deal. But again, you're talking about 20 homes, a proven formula that we have, right? Especially being efficient, moving, because here's the thing, when you're in this, when you get the gist and the formula in mobile home investing, this won't be hard.
It won't.
This won't be hard, okay?
It won't. And let me just write so you guys can know where we got that. Again, just in case some of you are lost, that $100,000 came from staying at that $5,000 mark that myself and Byron used.
Per home. Now, I'm going to give you guys even better to just really capture this. These 20 homes can basically be divided between like 5 and 6 mobile home parks. 5 and 6 mobile home parks. Possibly, depending on the park, you can split it up and do 10 homes on 2 parks, right? But look at that, staying under 5. And a lot of people say, well, we get a lot of people that say, hey, I can't find homes for that price. I'm having a problem finding homes at that price. A lot of these require the forms that we give you guys, right? And we talk about this in more of our content. But look at that number.
Yeah.
Look at that number.
I got to circle that. Sorry. I got to circle that so you guys can really just envision like the opportunity that you have now investing in mobile homes.
Yes. And again, look at that. That's the minimum number we're taking. That's the minimum number of cash flow. Now, here's the thing. Again, we're talking about 20 houses, right? So imagine if this number was 450, right? And then times, you do 450, let's say, let me see your calculator real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm going to do 450, and I'm going to minimize that number because you may say, I don't want to get 20 homes, right? So I'm going to do 450, and I'm going to do times 12. That's 5,400, right? 5,400. Now, I got a fraction of that. I only have 20 homes. I got 12 homes. Now, times that times 60, $324,000. So you got different ways to play that. Remember, this 100,000 can open up so much possibility in mobile home investing. Different, and you know, versus one property. For us, we look at the long run. We rather put that work in for that passive income at the beginning to reap numbers like this.
So Byron, let me ask you, because I know a lot of you are excited. You're seeing the numbers. Like on an average, how long would you take it realistically takes to get 20 mobile homes, or even a 12, especially for a newbie investor, or even a seasoned investor who knows nothing about mobile homes?
So that's a good question. So if you're a newbie, right, you're probably saying, hey, like, you know, man, how can I get to this number? When you're new, I'm gonna tell you this: after your third, fourth house, you're gonna get in systems. It's all about systems, right? We have a video about how important mobile home systems are. When you incorporate your systems, right, you incorporate the technology. You're talking about selling homes in 30 days, 20 days, right? We have friends that are selling homes in 7 days.
Yeah.
7 days, right?
You're talking about potentially like 7 days. That's like what, four, maybe 5 homes a month. So yeah, it's very realistic.
So that can be done. Think about this. This can be realistically done with the right steps, with the right education. This could be done in less than 6 months. Could you imagine working 6 months out the year and you're setting up for you say, hey, I'm going to get this in 5 years, right? Now, mind you, you're not going to stop. We're not going to stop, right? Who's going to stop after 6 months of work? No, we're not. So this is really the benefits. I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you guys this again. And this is one single family home. And depending on your region, depending on where you are in the part of the country, again, we used the $100,000 mark. We went pretty high. We said $900 a month, right? And if you're living in one, we even said that. If you want to live in one, right? $2,700, right? I mean, $1,800. If you're not living in it, $2,700.
And honestly, $900, because we're in Chicago, that's very low. I'm gonna be real with you as far as the average rent. So yeah, we just kind of took these numbers as using an average, but yeah, that's very low.
And let's say we boost it up. Let's say it's $1,100, right? Let's say $1,100, right? And we times that by 3, so we're getting $3,300. We do $3,300 times 60, so 5 years. That's $198,000. It still does not come close to $320,000. Okay, and that's at $1,100. The average rent in America right now is $1,200. Okay, go back here. This is a mobile home. Look at that, 360, 324, 20. Remember, we talked about doing 12 homes at $450. Your numbers. This is the minimum number. This is the minimum number, right? And I want you guys to remember, we talk about passive income, right?
Yeah.
This is the reason why we explain it, because we want you guys to diversify. We want you guys, we're not saying, hey, don't do this, do this.
Exactly.
But imagine if you do this and you do this.
So now you got this passive income, and then like Byron said, within that 6 months, possibly to a year, depending on how fast you get those formulas, you're looking at a potential $6,000 a month in passive income with just mobile homes alone. It's just another stream.
Seriously, I mean, and one thing I like about this side, Charlize, this is my favorite right here. Check this out. This side, I gotta be a landlord. I gotta be responsible. If anything goes wrong, I gotta make sure my tenants are satisfied. This side, we are not landlords.
No landlord responsibilities at all. That's why we do seller finance. And a lot of parks are owner-occupied parks, which means they want those people that are looking for homes for home ownership.
Yes, seriously. So, yeah, and I know you guys are probably saying no landlords. We're going to do a special video just for that, to really break down the no landlord responsibilities. And, you know, make sure you two guys tune in.
Yes.
So seriously, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. If it is, make sure you click that like button. Okay.
Yes, leave a comment.
Yes, leave some comments below. And here, if you have not yet hit that red subscribe button, we definitely want to see you check out all of our content, and we appreciate you for rocking with us.
Yeah, so again, I'm Charlize.
And I'm Byron.
And we're the Mobile Home Elite Investors.